Good morning. This morning's coffee and Jesus is going to be Ecclesiastes chapter 3. We're going to be reading verses 1 through 8. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verses 1 through 8, which says, "For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up what is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to seek and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to tear and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace." And if you are a huge fan of 70s music or 60s or 70s, you'll understand that the song Turn, Turn, Turn by the Byrds actually comes from these very scripture verses. But there is a time and a season for everything. And sometimes things come and go that we have absolutely no control over. But this is what the Lord is telling us, is there's a time and a place and a season for everything. Some ministries close and others open, and sometimes we don't expect that. I had served at a church helping to rebuild a youth ministry once, and now I'm at a different church where I just serve as a regular volunteer for audiovisual needs, and I'm also doing a lot of now online ministry. And I am prayerfully and probably going to start doing weekly sermons, live streaming sermons online for everyone who wants to join. I did not expect those, and honestly, no one really expects the seasons to come and go as far as what actually is going to close and what starts up. But all of these things shows us that God is in complete control. He has everything under control in His hands. And we have to trust in that. We have to trust that the Lord knows what is best for all of us. So this morning, as you pray, thank the Lord for the times He's given you in the past, and thank Him for the times He's going to be giving you in the future for whatever He calls you to do. Because ultimately, it's up to Him. Thank you all. Take care, and God bless.